What's up friends, Brandon here. Welcome back to the Scale Racing channel. And we're going to be covering race number 34 intro. I've been teasing this one all the way back since the Truck Championship Series, and it's the Kenner Fast Ones. I've got 32 cars here. About a third of them are new in package. The rest of them are in excellent or mint condition. What we're going to do is take a look at them, weigh them in, and then you're going to have your opportunity to make a pick on which one you think is going to take the win over all of them. Are you with me? Let's go. The first one we're going to take a look at is the Piston Pusher. This is a funny car, and with most Kenner Fast ones, you're going to end up with a metal body, and they all have plastic bases. They all come with the same style wheel, even though the diameter of the wheel might change just a little bit, but the wheels do have a speed ring going down the middle of them, which seems to suit the Hot Wheels track pretty well. They have very thin axles, not unlike the gold hot ones, and they are, I don't know if you'd call them suspended or not. They really just have kind of a, not a really truly attached axle, but as you'll see with some of these models, they will move around just a little bit. I don't think they're truly suspended. I think it just relies on the axle bending slightly to give it some give. But this was the mail-in version. It comes in chrome. As with most of the Kenner Fast ones, they have some, I don't know, the Tampa work can be a little bit, I don't know. But anyway, this is the Piston Pusher. We've got two of these to look at. He weighs in at 37.5 grams. And let's check out the wheel spin just a second. This one has been worked with graphite already, and you'll find that out of the box, these things really do not spin all that well, not unlike the gold hot ones from Hot Wheels. You put a little graphite on these bad boys and it really wakes them up. The next car we'll be running is yet another Piston Pusher. This is the mainline version in a yellow. Everything else is pretty much the same. I don't think I showed you this on the last one, but the body does pivot up off of the plastic chassis. Same wheels, same plastic base, and this one says made in Hong Kong on the base. They were made from 1980 to 1983. Hong Kong and Macau is where they were made, and this one is a Hong Kong car. Weighing in at 38.8 grams. Next car we're going to take a look at is the Shifting Chevy, based off of a 1955 Chevy. And some of these cars actually do resemble real cars that were made back in the day, but most of them are of a fantasy type nature. This one's got some flames going down the side, kind of a cream colored paint job. Not much for details front and rear. And this rear bumper you'll find on every single Fast ones, whether or not they've actually got taillights molded into the body or not, which a lot of people don't like that, but it was kind of their gimmicky thing back in the day. They came with cards that had stickers, that had license plates. On the back of the cards had like a certificate of origin or like a vehicle identification, as I'll show you here in a little bit. But this is the Shifting Chevy. And another thing I wanted to make note of is that some of these cars actually have their name molded into the bottom of them, some of them don't. And this is a Hong Kong car, weighing in at 36.4 grams. Next car up is the Rally Champ. This one based off of maybe an Audi rally car from back in the day. It does have yellow paint with more flame tampos going on. There's your rear taillights that everybody loves, and black plastic base. This one also made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 36.1 grams. Next car is the Pipe Dreamer. This one, solid black. You've got Tampa work on the sides. I'm not really sure what this car is supposed to resemble. Maybe it's just a true fantasy car. Spoiler in the back. There's your bumper. Metal body, chrome plastic base. This one also made in Hong Kong. 33.5 grams. Next car is the Outlawer, based on a 70s Camaro from the front, and I don't know what from the back. Looks like it's got an engine in that back compartment. You got these little plastic tailpipes hanging out. Of course, you've got the bumper. I'm not going to mention the bumper anymore because it's going to come on every single one. It's got Z28 tampo work. I guess that's to go along with the Camaro theme of the car. Metal body, chrome plastic base, also made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 34.2 grams. Next car up is the Jet Vet. This one in a brown, kind of a purplish brown coloration. You do have some tampo work on the top and the sides. It does have the smaller diameter wheels, nice chrome side pipes. Front, the back, chrome plastic base. This one is a Macau car. Weighing in at 32.8 grams. Next car is a Shark Shifter. True fantasy car right here. You've got some tampo work on the top, nothing on the sides. It is what it is. These are pretty fast. It's got small wheel diameter all the way around, chrome plastic base, made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 33.4 grams. Next up, the King Cobra. This one based off of a Mustang from the late 70s, early 80s. Of course, you've got the Cobra tampos on the top and the sides. The top is a little bit hashed, but what can you do? The Kenner paint really isn't the best paint in the whole wide world. Well, there's a representation of where the model has taillights both in the casting and in the bumper. It is what it is. Side pipes are made out of chrome plastic base. This one also a Hong Kong car. Weighing in at 35.7 grams. Next up is the Blue Monday. This one is I'm guessing a Ford style van. Does have the larger diameter wheels all the way around. Most of the Kenner castings have two different color variations on each one of their models. Most of them carry the same name. This one does not, though. It's a blue model, and then there's another one with a different name that is also in red. I believe it's an emergency vehicle. The name escapes me. But you've got tampo work on the sides, engine coming up through the hood. There's no moving parts on any of these cars. And this is a Hong Kong car with a chrome plastic base. Weighing in at 42.9 grams. Heaviest one so far. I think what you're going to find on these Kenners is the heavier they are, the better they're going to be on the racetrack. Next up is the Blazon Bandit. This one based off of a 79 Trans Am. You've got their attempt at the flaming chicken on the hood. Of course, you've got tampos going around the top and the sides. This one with a black plastic base, and there's some more of that action for you. This one has small wheels in the front, larger in the back, black plastic base, made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 32.9 grams. Next up is the Formula Special. This car made to resemble a Formula One race car. Open wheel. You have a ginormous front spoiler. Tampo work on the top and sides. Yep. Chrome plastic base. This one made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 31.5 grams. Next up is the Range Runner. This one in blue. This is also available in yellow. It does have the larger diameter wheels all the way around. Has some crazy 1980s graphics. Look at the front. Guess this is designed to look like a step-side Chevrolet pickup truck. Somewhat. This one also a Hong Kong car with a chrome plastic base. Weighing in at 38.3 grams. Next up, the Evil Eye. This one was available in blue and white. I do have a white one new in package, so I'm curious to see how the new does compared to an open. Tampo work on the top and sides. It does kind of resemble like a Kenworth cab over with a racing spoiler in the back. This one does have 6 wheels, chrome plastic base, made in Hong Kong. And keep an eye on this because it's one of the heavier castings that Kenner makes. Weighing in at 55.4 grams. Next up is the Diesel Demon. This one kind of resembling a Kenworth semi-truck. You've got the same large rear spoiler, just like the Evil Eye. It's got cutouts on the side so you can see the engine. Large wheels all the way around. This one also with 6 wheels. Chrome plastic base, also made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 57 grams. Next up, the Cyclone 3, another true fantasy casting. This one with a chrome body with red tampo work on the top and the sides. Small wheel diameters all the way around. Interesting car. Plastic base, also made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 38.5 grams. Next up is the Drag King. This one kind of resembling a Top Fuel dragster. This one is orange in coloration. Does have a ginormous front spoiler. Got the engine open behind the driver compartment. Small front wheels, large rear wheels. This is a chrome plastic base, made in Hong Kong. This car, weighing in at 32 grams, has an excellent wheelbase. Next car up is the Chrome Turbo Tram. This one with an excellent wheelbase as well. Kind of resembling like a salt flat racer high-speed car. I don't know, rocket ship, whatever you want to call it. It does have tampo work on the top and sides. This one has large wheels in the rear, smaller in the front. Also made in Hong Kong, chrome plastic base. Turbo Tram weighing in at 41 grams. Master Blaster's next. This one all red, and it does have top tampos, nothing on the sides. Large wheels in the rear, small wheels in the front. Black plastic base. This one made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 42.2 grams. Turbo Tram number 2, this one in orange. It's got pretty much the same tampos as the chrome version. Everything else is pretty much the same as the chrome version with the exception of the color. It has a chrome plastic base, made in Hong Kong. This one weighing in at 40.3 grams. Next up is the Pipin' Hot. This one with a chrome finish. It's got side tampo work. It does have kind of a fighter pilot type vibe going on with the 2 side intakes. Engine in the back, spoiler, black plastic base. This one made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 34.8 grams. Next up, we're dipping into the new and packaged cars. This is the Dizzy Lizzy. Give you a look at the back. See how it's got that certificate of ownership thing going on. 1982 copyright date. This one in solid blue with side tampo work. Big engine sticking out of the rear. True fantasy casting. Let me show you what these look like straight out of the package. Nothing special, right? Well, a little bit of graphite cures that problem. Small wheels in the front, larger wheels in the back. This one with a chrome plastic base, car made in Hong Kong. Dizzy Lizzy weighing in at 32.7 grams. Next car is the Street Boss. 1981 copyright date. This one in all black. You do have tampo work on the sides and the top, and a currently inappropriate flag style on the top. I'm guessing this is supposed to resemble some kind of a 1930 something hot rod, or your guess is as good as mine. Pretty short wheelbase on this one, small wheels in the front, large wheels in the back. Chrome plastic base. This car also made in Hong Kong. Street Boss weighing in at 40 grams on the nose. Here we have the Cruiser Bruiser. 1981 copyright date. This one in solid white with some police style tampos on the side. You got red plastic glass. Large wheels all the way around. This one kind of resembling, looks like a mixture of Bronco and Blazer. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be more of a Blazer than a Bronco. Chrome plastic base. This one also made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 37.3 grams. This is the turbo turret. Same stuff on the top of the card. This one with a 1981 copyright date. Another full-on fantasy casting, this one in a cranberry red, and you do have some top tampo work, and that's about it. Smaller wheels in the front, larger in the back. Kind of a cool looking car. Chrome plastic base, this car also made in Hong Kong, weighing in at 33.5 grams. Here we have the stock shocker. 1981 copyright date. This one's a pretty lightweight casting. Another fantasy casting. Orange with some top tampo work. Of course, you've got all the regular stuff going on in the rear. Kind of an interesting wedge-shaped car. Chrome plastic base, made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 25.9 grams. Next up, Saturn Seeker. 1981 copyright date. Another fantasy car done up in red. You've got tampo work on the top and sides, clear glass, chrome plastic. You've got a ginormous plastic engine in the back. Has 6 wheels, all of them are smaller in diameter. Black plastic base, made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 43.3 grams. Here we have the other color variation of the sporty shifter, this one in black. 1981 copyright date. Again, this one in black, you've got top tampo work, nothing on the sides, large diameter wheels in the back, smaller diameter in the front, all the same details as the other car, just a different color. This one with the black plastic base, also made in Hong Kong. Weighing in at 37.6 grams. Shooting Star is next. The 1982 copyright date. This car in green, you've got top tampos, nothing on the sides, another pure fantasy variation. Black plastic base. This car made in Hong Kong. And it weighs in at 31.5 grams. Next car, the Cam Rammer. 1982 copyright date. Very long body on this car. Purple coloration, you've got side and top tampo work, kind of resembles an old Can-Am style car. Larger wheels in the back, smaller diameter wheels in the front. Chrome plastic base, this car made in Macau. Weighing in at 44.4 grams. Cam Rammer number 2, this one the light blue variation. 1982 copyright date. Same body style as the last car. Same tampo work, just different coloration. Chrome plastic base, this one also made in Macau. The blue one weighing in at 44.3 grams. And the last car we have to look at is another Evil Eye, this one in white. We are going to be running these cars with full wheel prep, 2 at a time down this drag strip using the 32 car bracket to determine the running order. Here's your Evil Eye in white. You've got top and side tampos. All 6 wheels are the larger diameter. Chrome plastic base, this one also made in Hong Kong. 56.3 grams. All right, there you have them, 32 Kenner Fast Ones. Be busy spending the next couple days getting these cars prepped, graphiting the wheels, making sure they're ready for battle. Make Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know which one you think is going to take the overall win out of these 32 cars. I fully expect that the heavier castings are probably going to dominate in this one, but there's only one way to find out. Till next time, y'all stay healthy. Have fun racing.